walk New York City, the garment district in particular, and you look up at these buildings, and you have no idea what's going on inside of them. At M&S Schmalberg, we're a fourth-generation family business that manufactures artificial flowers. We are the last factory in the country doing this. What's up? Long time no see.
Mwah.
You grow up and your dad is a plumber, an electrician, a flower man. I never really processed that he was the only flower man.
Hello, ladies. Lucia, Miriam. I'm retired, but I worked at M&S Schmalberg almost 50 years. Look at you. How are you? Hi. Sometimes I'll come back just to help them out because it is a family here. Beautiful. Very nice. What we do here is we take fabric of any type and create artificial flowers and leaves and petals. Still making them by hand as we have for 109 years at this point.
The company was started back in 1916 by my great-great-uncles Morris and Sam Schmalberg. They were immigrants looking to provide for their families, and so they picked a craft, and why not flowers?
In those days, there were probably 30, 40 flower companies in Manhattan alone, and some of those shops had as many as 100 people working for them. What's up? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good, you?
I'm good. What's up, gentlemen?
Good morning, Warren.
All right. Senor?
Mr. Warren.
¿Está bien?
Yeah, very good.
Father and son team here. Right after the war, my dad came to America. He was a Holocaust survivor. He was in his teens when he was sent to a concentration camp. His mom and dad and his two brothers and his sister perished. After surviving the camps, he was in the Nazi death marches. But one morning, he was woken up by an American soldier who said, you know, hey, here's some water. You know, it's over. You're going to be okay. And he said to my dad, you know, who's left? Who can we contact? And my father said, I don't have anybody, but in New York, in America, Schmalberg, flowers. And this American soldier contacted Morris and Sam, and they got Dad on a boat. They stayed in their attic, and he would come to work and learn the business. When Morris and Sam passed on, my father boarded from the spouses. In those days, it was the thriving garment center. These streets were lined with factories. We were the flower guys for the dress industry, and there were other flower guys for theater, other flower guys for hats, and they all just couldn't make it.
The first thing we do when we get any material is we cut it into panels, about 50 inches square. And there's a few different starches that we use to give it extra body. You wring it out as best you can, then you stretch it on the frames to dry. Once the fabric is starched and dry, we make layers out of it. We then take our vintage dyes and cut out the flat petals. You're cookie cutting, just whatever shape the dye might have. And we have hundreds of different dyes. Most of them are flowers, but there's leaves, there's butterflies.
Started out like these with the handheld dyes. And they're beautiful. Like this is a 4-leaf clover, a 4-paw we call it. And you see the detail on that as opposed to this one, totally different. In the old days, there was no machine like Alex is cutting, and everything was cut with a mallet and a boom. So imagine cutting a die like this heavy die. It's probably 10, 12 pounds. Cutting this through fabric by hand.
The next step is the embossing. The molds date back, some of them to the late 1800s. and they resemble a waffle iron. You take your flat pedal, put it between the molds, and with pressure, heat, and the starching from before, you're embossing the petals. Now they've been cut, they've been pressed, and then finally they go to assembly where we put them together to make the flowers.
We're not horticulturally on the money here because it's not nature, but we do some beautiful things close to nature.
The whole business is a combination of tools that are irreplaceable and people and skills that are irreplaceable. Hey, Al, when you're done with that, I have 2 orders for Catherine. Alex has been with the company since I was a kid, almost 40 years.
Oh, no problem.
Thanks, Al. Miriam worked with my grandpa Harold. She's a master flower maker, master artisan. What if we did something with wired cores and then you can make a center? What do you think?
We don't have a pedal.
I defer to them. I respect the experience that they have. What if we take one of the poinsettia petals? That make sense?
We have to create the flowers.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
When I creating the new flowers, sometimes my mind comes a flash and I stop and I create something. If they like it, I love it.
Nowadays, sadly, there's no garment district. You don't see trucks in the morning. You don't see push carts on the streets. Artificial flowers are coming from offshore, copies of our flowers. But today there's enough domestic things between theater and fashion and operas and TV shows that keeps us okay. And then there's the Met Gala, where all the couture designers dress the stars of the world. If it's a season where flowers are in, our stuff is on the red carpet for the event.
One of Vera Wang's senior designers asked if we can make a parrot tulip. So I went on Google, I looked up pictures of a parrot tulip. We've been making that flower. It's about 14 inches. It's been worn by Emily Ratajkowski. And then they asked if we could make even larger ones. They sent us 50 yards of this chartreuse fabric. It was worn by Gwen Stefani. Big flowers, a lot of work to make these things. Each generation brings something different to the table. Now, there's social media, there's online platforms. These have become a big part of our business. Every day somebody comes in here, tells me they found us on Instagram, and can I buy a flower? To which the answer is always yes. Could you imagine what they would think that we were still here, that I'm sharing Instagram videos, selling flowers on Etsy in 2025? We're very lucky. We're very lucky. You got Grandpa up there keeping an eye on both of us.
Dad,
Yeah.
You know, my dad was that Holocaust survivor, and I think his skills and his thinking were inherited to me and to Adam. He set a path for us, you know, to keep it going. And we love this. We love making flowers.